Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. That is the wrong thumbnail. Wonderful, absolutely brilliant start to proceedings. There we go. That's the right thumbnail. Apologies for that. So, yes, welcome to Circuit of the Americas, the live race here. As we say, drivers are getting underway for qualifying right now. Before we do get stuck into that, please check out Aztec Sim Sports. If you do need any sim racing gear, remember they have got some great gear, and you can get yourself a discount as well if you use code Phoenix Sim Sport at checkout, which is very nice indeed. Then let's take a look at the standings. So the way they line up at the moment: Geoffrey LaRue in the lead with 180 points. Hamza on 168. Farmer there on 166. Henneke on 114. The Tucci then on 94. Stanislav on 75. And Pranzo on 60 in P7. Mr. Kimirai on 54. Ulrich de Jaeger popping up into the top 10 on 52 points. Philip Verka also getting into the top 10 as well on 50 points. That's the way things line up for now. We are just getting ready to go here. Drivers are kicking off their laps, and with me today we've got Aurora and Flo. Hi guys.
Hello.
So,
long time no see.
Yes, indeed. It has been a little bit of a while, Flo, hasn't it? And Aurora, thank you for coming back as well. We're looking forward to the race today.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. And Flo, it's looking like it's tricky conditions out there today. How do you think the drivers are going to handle it?
I think they will be fine. I know rain is not the worst in the game. It looks like it's super wet today, so maybe they just swimming around. Cota is probably one of the worst tracks in the rain because usually you take the curbs quite much. You can't touch them in this simulation. Either they try to avoid them, or they try to use them as like to get a slip angle, to get a better exit. We will see how they manage. I think they will all do fine. Of course, it's always difficult, especially in darker conditions, but we will see how they apply it.
Yes, indeed. I think it's going to be interesting no matter what does happen. See if we can go on board with the driver, because it'd be good to check out what it looks like for a lap here around Cota. Cota, nice and easy. There's no real turn names, so it's all just going to be turn 1, etc. And here we go, on board with Anatoly Latucci coming down to turn 1. It is a steep uphill, so that means we brake very, very late into turn 1, using the hill to give ourselves that little bit extra braking performance. Latucci going a little bit wide in turn 1, but back on track we go. Then we go right through turn 2, then into the S section. This has a beautiful flow to it, in my opinion, but it's going to be very tricky, as Flo says. You want to avoid those curbs. Latucci using an awful lot of curb right here in these wet conditions. And down then towards turn 9 we go. Turn 6 skybox already behind us right now. Turn 9 grandstand on the right there as we come down then to the hairpin, which leads on to the back straight. Gonna brake nice and late, probably avoid that curb on the right again, and flow the car in, take a nice apex. Oh, a little bit up on the curb once again for Anatoly, and blasting down the straight. A little bit of crest we go over, and then down towards turn 12. Cota Club turn 12 on the right here, just after the grandstand. Brake as late as possible. Another hairpin. Flick the car in, and we're a little bit wide over the curbs again. Probably could have braked just a little bit earlier. And right through this very tricky technical section for Sector 3. And as we come down then towards these next couple of corners, this is a very tricky braking zone for that corner. You're braking and turning at the same time. Then the triple apex, turn 15 rather. It's only going a little wide, and he does abandon that lap then, so we won't see the rest of how this lap goes. But we would have then turned left towards the penultimate corner. Yep, and we do a little bit of a spin for Anatoly. So some early donuts. It's a little bit early to be doing some donuts and celebrating just yet. There we go. He's going to go around and finish off this lap. Jason Farmer is the one in control at the moment. 2:14.297. He was looking quite comfortable in the practice session. So there are these conditions suiting him very well. It's looking like it.
Well, last time he won in the rain as well, so
I
I have good hopes for him.
Yeah, true. And he just seems to have that extra little bit of feeling for where the grip is. So yeah, it may very well be Jason just really does like these conditions. So I think I agree, we can see a good result from him today.
I have to say, Ferrari is very kind in rain. It can be
Is a good point too.
it can be a bit unsettling, but if you get it right, set up right, you have a great car in the rain, especially in really wet conditions.
For sure, I think that's the trick, isn't it? Geoffrey
Exactly.
LaRue popping it on pole for now, our championship leader, showing his skills. 2:14.117. Now, is the rain getting lighter, heavier, or staying about the same? Do you know?
That's a good question. It's getting heavier.
Getting heavier, so it's going to be less and less likely drivers are going to improve. Jason Farmer improving an awful lot. He was up to a 6/10 improvement there for a moment. Lost a little bit.
Probably overshot the corner, maybe.
I think you're right. That would spike the delta a little bit, even though he's.
But
not
LaRue
gonna
as
be in a
well.
roll.
Like,
Yeah.
he's on a really good lap, but he has some traffic, I think, right now. Oh no, he lets him pass.
That's good, because you're right, he is on a good lap. Jason Farmer doing well here too, though. It's going to be a 0.4 improvement. He's going to be in the 13s. There we go. So Jason on pole for the moment, but Geoffrey improving an awful lot. A lot of drivers actually improving. So while the rain does seem to be getting a little heavier, drivers gaining a little bit more confidence maybe.
Yeah, the more cars out on track, the less wet the track gets on the racing line. This is usually how it works in ACC. But as soon the rain gets worse, the lap times will be getting up again. So they have now a slight window where it's getting better, and then it's getting worse again.
It's true, and you want to be out there setting laps as best as you can. Mr. Kimi Rai pops it onto pole. So,
What a lap.
yeah, good lap indeed. 2 milliseconds faster than Jason Farmer. So, right
And
by the skin
LaRue
of his teeth, but there
again.
we go. LaRue back in control again. And I was just saying, yeah, you want to be out there trying to set laps as often as you can, because you want to hit the conditions at that perfect point.
I think LaRue setting a fastest first sector again.
He is
He had
looking very
purple.
comfortable, you're right.
Yeah.
And Hamza actually shares that with him as well. They both set identical times. That's a good spot. Wow. So Hamza doing well, but he's losing a lot of time in the 3rd sector. So Hamza still has a little bit of work to do.
I think he just went off.
So potentially he could gain an awful lot then.
Yeah.
We know that Hamza is very quick indeed. We saw that last week as he recovered right up through the field.
Yeah, did he got at least one driver penalty, you know?
That's right, yep. And it did put him back towards the back end of the grid, but if I'm not mistaken, he got 6th in the end, 6th or 5th. I can't remember exactly, but he did recover well. You're right, it was. It was track limits for, or drive-through for track limits, which was very disappointing for him, I'm sure. But we all end up getting it at some point.
I think Hamza finished in 7th.
There we go, 7th, thank you. So, not a bad recovery. He would have wanted more points, but, yeah. We all must respect track limits.
As we can see, the Mercs are quite struggling here. They all like about 1.5 to 2 seconds slower than cars in front. Karnaling as well a bit struggling. I usually see him a bit more up. It's basically a race between Aston Martin and Ferrari at the moment in the top 5s. Let's see if the other cars can compete.
Is a lot of that about, you know, is the balance of a front-engine car versus a mid-engined? Does that make a difference in the rim?
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I would say the mid-engine cars are used to oversteer a bit more in the rain, like they should. And sometimes it's better to have an oversteering car, like that's my personal feeling, than an understeering car in the rain, because you don't have that heavy load on the front. But Leroux teaches us different because he's driving a front-engine car and he's like on the pole right now.
Yep, true. So he's managing it okay.
Yeah.
213.695 for Geoffrey Leroux.
Yeah.
I think we're at that point, Flo, where, yeah, drivers are starting to struggle to improve. Yeah, that time's not really coming down anymore.
I think this first sector is now probably the wettest and the most trickiest with the downhill, and then maybe some rivers forming.
Yeah, I just watched.
Because Jason Farmer just got a purple 3rd sector, so.
Oh, there's maybe still time to gain out there then. Spicy.
I just watched Paceto driving through the first sector, and he's really sliding a lot in the first sector in the Merc. Maybe he is not used to drive in rain, we don't know. But also Karnaling is right now improving, let's see, and he's on first sector. It looks fine to him, but BMW is also a really stable car in all conditions. It's a good all-rounder. A bit counter-steering there, but it doesn't look that that bad. And he's improving as well, so maybe I'm wrong. We still have 5 minutes.
Flo,
oh,
wrong.
big snap
Never.
there.
You'd never be wrong, would you, Flo?
Maybe not.
So, in the chat, who's the new commentator? I assume you mean Aurora. Aurora joining us this season. This is this your 2nd event, Aurora? Have you done 2 so far? Yeah. So, it was round 4. We did the first one, wasn't it? Enjoying everything so far?
Yeah, definitely. It's more fun than I had expected. Really, I've never really watched sim racing before, but yeah, I love it.
Good, glad to hear. Yeah, definitely. It's an interesting experience doing the commentary. I think I'm always surprised by how much fun it is as well. You know, being competitive and being a sim racer myself, you know, I thought I might always just want to be out there racing, but, you know, I truthfully don't really miss the ACC racing that much. I
wonder why.
love the commentary, you know, because these guys really do go out there and put on a wonderful show. As much as I love driving this game, the commentating aspect of it is just, for me, so much better. So yeah, it's interesting for sure. Yeah, and we might have a fourth commentator here if Bradley keeps going. Bradley, do you want to commentate? Stop barking. Nobody wants to hear you bark. Just go sleepies.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
go
want to
sleepies.
hear it. I never heard
You
it.
want to? You want to bark? Yes, you bark. You be the fourth commentator, yeah? Hmm? You gonna join us? All right, okay. No, Bradley's gonna be a good boy. You're gonna go sleepies. Good boy. You're gonna watch.
I
Yeah,
could
there we go.
I could ask my cat if he wants to join.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Yeah, 5 commentators.
he-
That can't hurt, can it?
He's sleeping right now.
Yes, I do
Hey,
mean
Evo.
Bradley Cater. Yes, Bradley Cater is not actually a GT3 driver that won 3 championships. He's actually my dog. Yes.
Ah, so that he had a weight advantage. Mhm.
Yes, exactly. That's why he won all those all the championships. He only weighs 27 kilos.
Interesting.
So 2 minutes left to go in qualifying. It looks like Geoffrey LaRue is done. He is in the pits, and
Kimura is improving though. Let me go
yeah,
into
true.
passenger. But I think it won't be enough
Just
to get the smash the pole.
no, I think you're right. It's going to be very tricky indeed. Jason Farmer might get around for one more.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he
Yeah, I saw Kim Rai all of a sudden gain 1 second and then illegal lap. So yeah, I assume that
Farmer
was
is invalid as well. Maybe he
Right.
tried. It's just his outlap.
yeah, I
Ivanov
think
though
so.
is just starting a new one. Let's see, watch him.
Yeah. Oh, the question is, has it gotten too wet? And no one's going to get an improvement, or is the track at absolutely optimal conditions right now and someone could steal it all away?
It doesn't
To
look like
me,
it.
No,
They
to
they
me
still
it's-
try, but
Yeah, to me it's looking like it's too wet. And I think we've probably got the best lap time we can. Hamza trying to improve. Jan trying to improve. Ruan Henneke trying to improve. But 45 seconds left. There's not an awful lot of time. Viverka, Carneling, Latucci, Tancredi, De Jager. There are a lot of the drivers that are done so far. And we're going to have to be happy with where they are.
Heineke is 4 times up. Let's watch him.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you're right.
Now on the straight, gets a bad exit and loses 2 seconds, 2 times. Let's see
That's
what
the
he
thing. It's
is
all
doing.
such fine margins, isn't it? You want to get on the throttle really, really early, but you can lose so much time by understeering wide.
Farmer is improving. He just
did.
had a purple sector, so
He did. Jason could yet steal it all back.
Good exit here from Heineke. You really hear the TC working on this Ferrari. Fun fact, the Ferrari's almost driving without ABS here. There's a glitch. They all drive
Interesting.
ABS 1
Wow.
in the rain.
That is
Somehow it works
really
better.
strange, isn't it, for the Ferrari?
Yeah.
Usually you're around about, correct me if I'm wrong, TC7? Usually it is a very
Yeah,
good
TC7, yes.
TC
But no,
system.
ABS, not TC.
Sorry,
ABS, ABS 1 is OP in rain. And he abandoned his lap. Yeah, no one else really improving here. I think
No.
the qualifying is settled.
I think you're right. Jason has lost all of his time. Kimrai has lost all of his time. Hamza as well. It looks
it's
like...
very slippery.
Yeah, I think you're right. It looks like maybe there was more time to gain in Sector 1, but I think they'd all optimize Sector 2 and 3 So they're not really getting anywhere at the moment.
Yeah. Also, it's quite impressive that Kimura is driving without wipers. I'm pretty sure he's driving on hood cam.
That's yep, that's a very good point. That's going to be very difficult to see out of that car. So I hope he's driving on hood cam. You can't win in turn 1, but if you don't have wipers, you'll probably lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason abandoning his lap then, and that is it for qualifying then. So Geoffrey Leroux on pole, our championship leader, taking pole by about 0.3 of a second. Kim Rai, almost seemingly out of nowhere, a great lap from Kim Rai up there in P2. Jason Farmer is having to settle then for P3. So that is how the grid is going to look for now. Let's just pop on over and see. All right, we are going to pop away for a very short ad break. We will be right back in 60 seconds. All right, welcome back, everyone. Going to go back to main screen. Let's go hit that button. There we go. And then let's take a little look at the grids for this race. So, grid walk is as such. Geoffrey Leroux on pole. He's leading the championship. He's in for some great points today. Can he hold on to that? It's going to be tricky. Mr. Kim Rai is looking pretty strong here today as well, and starting alongside. And it is looking like it is not raining at the moment. But Flo, is the track wet? Can you confirm for me?
Yeah, it's wet, of course.
Interesting.
Like,
so that is going to throw a spanner in the works. And Jason Farmer is going to have to try and catch that spanner and use it because he is in P3. Hamza in P4. He is chasing down the lead of the championship again. Had a tough couple of races. Can he do any better here today? Hopefully, no track limits this week. Jan Ivanov, great qualifying session up into P5. What can he do from there? He's got Ruan Henneke for company alongside. I think Ruan will be reasonably happy with that qualifying position. See how he can get on from there. Philip Viverka getting into the top 10 for the first time this season. And looking pretty good there. In P7. Joel Carnelling in P8. Can he hold on to the top 10 as well? I think he'll be reasonably happy if he can do so. But Alex Pacetto is going to have something to say about that in P9. Close behind, and Anatoly Latucci then rounding out that top 10. Jonathan Crossland and Gabriele Tancredi, then the next two drivers up, and they're going to be trying to get themselves into that top 10 as best they can. Points go all the way down to P20, but for me, top 10 always feels that a little bit better in my opinion. So let's see how those guys get on. Both of their teammates are that little bit further forward, so we're going to be wanting to try and score some good team points. Ulrich de Jager also getting into the top 10 for the first time this season. He's going to need some good points to hold on to that in this race. Matteo Lorenzetti has done well in a couple of races this season, but struggling down in P14 here. Maybe these conditions not really suiting him. Diego Sarti in P15. Filip Kazerski then in P16, who is going to be just in front of Brandon Fuller, who had a good qualifying session there in P17. So he's got a good chance for some good points here, driving the Milady JT, car 973. Samuel Reek then in P18, car number 30. In that Mercedes, which as Flo was mentioning there, is looking like it's struggling a little bit. Lucas Joubert then also in a Mercedes in P19. George Markkanen was going to be P20, but looks like a pit lane start for George. Chris Heineke, as far as I know, didn't settle up there in qualifying. I'm assuming qualifying ban, is it? And Rizboy in P22. They're both going to be trying to cut their way through the field as best as they can. So there we go, everyone. That is the grid for now, and I think we're in for a spicy one.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be good.
Will be interesting. I'm just right back for the start. I was in the kitchen.
Oh, hello. I didn't even know you were away. Welcome back.
Yeah, because I had my headset with me. So I heard everything you said.
Wow, look at that top 6 dominated by Ferraris, but it's the Aston that's leading them all. And turn 1's certainly going to be interesting. Who can break the latest? It's deceptively late how late you can break into turn 1 because of that rise in elevation.
Yeah, it's a weird camber corner. There's weird camber on the braking zone.
True.
And then it's getting up and then down again. So there are many lines through it. I think in the rain there's only one right line, in my opinion. But we will see how they reach. We will see how they reach the corner, and hopefully without collisions.
Hopefully so. We've seen some great first lap racing so far this season. And hopefully we get through it nicely. But here we go, everyone lining up. Hopefully we've all got tires warmed, brakes warmed, car up to performance. And everyone on to the main straight now. Only one car in the pits, as we say. Will be starting from the pits. That's George Markkanen, but for now, Joffrey is the one in control and focusing on turn 1. Green light, and away we go! Looks like a reasonable start for Joffrey.
Hamza
all the way over,
Hamza's
yeah!
having a good start.
Wow, that was very interesting.
Taking the inside. Yeah.
Down the inside Farmer. Yeah, a little touch, but it didn't look like it had much impact, which is great.
Kimirai lost 4 places.
Wow.
Did I say that correctly? He's back in 5th.
So that was
he lost 3 then.
a not great start there for Kimirai. That's a very good point. But Jan Ivanov, one of the biggest winners, along with Hamza. Jan up to P3, Hamza P2. Farmer lost 1. But in general, looked like a reasonably good lap 1.
No, I will go. I have the replay here. So we're gonna go in his onboard. Ah, wait, where is it? There we go. Let's see what happened there. While you continue watching the race.
Oh, yes. Jonathan Crossland looking very close to Anatoly Litucci, who's lost a little bit as well. Down a few positions, may very well lose another one.
That was okay. No, yeah, he just was a bit unfortunate. They squeezed
think-
him on.
Carnling has a spin or something.
Oh, you're right, he's
There's
around.
thrown a lot of places.
Very good spot. Let's take a look at what happened there for him. Oh, he's side by side with, I think that's Diego Sarti.
Oh, wait, that looks like a big chunk of damage for him.
Oh!
Oh, no.
That looks like Joel breaking a little bit too late and setting himself into the barrier. Luckily, he didn't touch anyone else, so at least no one else was affected. But yeah, that is unfortunate for Mr. Cartling.
Kimi Rai had a good start, but he was unfortunately on the outside, and we have 3 cars going to the inside, so he had just no chance to cover it. So
I think Litucci just drove back in the back of Crossland a little bit.
That's a very
Big
good spot
touch.
indeed. Yeah, a little bit of a tap. Thankfully, nothing really happening. But yeah, Litucci looking a little bit frustrated at the start here, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he lost a few places, so did Litucci, so...
Already 2 drivers in the pits. Joel Carnling in P21 at the moment. Samuel Reek in P22. I assume that's an unscheduled pit stop for damage.
Kimi Rai though is gaining on Farmer. Oh, he's also sliding.
Ooh, Jason very wide through the hairpin. Missing the apex a touch, but not losing too much time at least. There we go. There is positions gained and lost. Most people actually reasonably kind of holding on position. Everyone only really down 3 positions. Kim Rai and Anatoly Litucci. Barring Joe Carnling, of course, who has dropped 14 positions as a result of that damage. But other than that,
Yeah, really unfortunate for him.
true. Grid's looking reasonably stable at the moment.
Ulrich de Jäger just overtook Rich Boy. What a move. And Diego Sarti spun in the background. I just saw it.
Unlucky. Yeah, Sarti down to P19 then. Looking like everyone's kind of settling in to a little bit of pace at the moment. Geoffrey LaRue, fastest lap so far, but Hamza is quick and he is
Yeah, he's there.
keeping that pressure
One
on.
mistake and
Yeah.
he's then.
Farmer put pressure on Ivanov, but ooh, look at the gap. Ivanov now is causing a little bit of a drain, so we're going to have a bit of a drain, I think, from Ivanov, Farmer, Kimirai, Heineck, Verka, Tancredi, Pacetto, and then Lorenzetti is the next gap. So that could be spicy.
But he's also gaining on Pacetto a bit.
Very
He's
good
getting
point.
chased by an relict of the past, the 488 GT3.
488 back in the day. Joe Carnling now is unfortunately blue flag traffic and having to get out of the way of the leaders as a result of that pit stop earlier. But doing a good job.
Damn, that 488 looks really good compared to other
Nice little
cars.
machine, isn't it?
And it still had a proper V8.
Oh yes, proper engine.
Not like these V6 EcoBoost motor engines, sorry, in the 296 GT3.
Ivanov just dropped the place, or... was that-
Oh, yeah. So, ooh, what happened there? That was a bit of an interesting incident. Did Ruin just go wide?
Lorenzetti just lost 2 positions. Oh, 3 wide situation here. Philip Kaczewski is the winner out of the whole furball there. He looks quite fast though.
Yeah, he's looking pretty comfortable, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe the BOP gains a bit, has an advantage in the 488 when I watch it, because he's the only one with minus ballast, with minus 24 kilos. That's maybe because the car is just a bit older.
Yeah,
so
it is going to be always BOP'd quite favourably, isn't it? Just from being an older car. But that should make performance equal. But then again,
But
you know,
Mitsui tries to overtake him in the first sector. He's really on his back right now.
driver skill really pay so much more in these conditions rather than car performance. You know, I've always heard the wet
definitely.
weather is the great equaler, where it's all about how the driver can feel the conditions more than the actual car performance.
But Kaczewski is really struggling a bit in the first sector. I think this is where the 296 lays way better, as we can see with Lichuri right behind him.
Wow, here we go. Yep, and he's going to send
Is
it
he going for the move? And he's gonna send it.
down the inside.
And
Good
he made
move.
it stick. And now, since Kaczewski had a really bad exit, I think Lorenzetti has the opportunity to make a move as well. McLaren is not slow on the straights.
Oh, but he's getting boxed in by Chris, though. Chris might actually be the one that
True.
gets the advantage.
True.
Who's gonna
And the
break leader?
488 is not slow either.
No, true, it's not.
And he lost the position.
Very close indeed. Chris then up to P12. He's recovering reasonably well. And doing a good job.
Jason Farmer, though, already passed Ivanov. We lost that. Missed that. And
Yes.
Kimi Rai is also close to him.
Yeah, Jan doing.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, what happened there?
Kaczewski spun and Lorenzetti drove into him, unfortunately.
Oh.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great little battle. Is it down into the tricky left-hander where we're braking and turning at the same time? I think it is. Yeah, he just loses it under braking, I think.
Ivanov just let
And,
Kimi Rai pass.
Ooh. I think Ivanov is just, you know, he's pretty happy. He's feeling he's an awful lot higher than he usually is, and you know, just wants to get some solid points. Do you think, or you know,
He might made a mistake. It looked like
Possible.
it. He was a bit wide in turn 1. And, I mean, they're just faster. Like, Heineke is also chasing him right
True.
now.
you know,
Probably we will see a move soon.
these guys are super quick. Not to take anything away from Jan Ivanov, he's got plenty of pace himself as well, but and he showed great pace in qualifying.
And just Heineke just outbraked himself.
Yeah, he did. So I'm getting very big in the mirror there. He's getting a little bit scared for Ivanov's bumper. But thankfully, no contact made.
Yeah. I mean, he's still in the top 5. I would
It's
probably
still
fight
a-
for my life there.
Great result. No. He's in there. He's having a great battle. 49 minutes left to go, though. It's an awful long time to try and defend.
Yeah. Why his teammate is defending against the Jäger.
True.
Or the Jaguar. I don't know.
I'm not sure. That's a very good
Team
point.
W versus Ferrari here.
I think
though.
it's the Jaeger, but those that are in the Griffin team, if you could please correct me if I am saying that wrong. I always like to get everyone's name correct.
And Kaczewski is losing and losing. Crossland is right behind him right now. He probably made a mistake. Let's see. We have another triple battle right now for P12.
Because
Seems
there's
like
he's
he's-
yeah, he's struggling, I think,
Yeah.
in these conditions.
But Crossland does a really good job defending against Jäger. Always don't gives him slipstream. Always drives the tight line so he can't dive him.
Oh!
Oh no!
And yeah, Philip, as you were saying, Aurora, struggling a little bit in these conditions, and yep, once again, the car just says no. And, he's down to P17. Thankfully, I
Seems
don't
like the
think...
relic is not so good in the rain.
True. Thankfully, Crossland and De Jager didn't get really tangled up too much.
Yeah, it was really close between
Was
De Jager
very.
and him.
Crossland then can try to hunt down Chris Henneke.
And Grady spun as well.
Sure has.
What happened there? Let me go
Well.
15 seconds back. By the way, great livery for him. It looks really good.
Oh, it is a beautiful livery, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
I like the joke on the front. Never use map 3.
Very good. For those that don't understand that, could you maybe explain that joke?
Yeah,
I understand
the-
perfectly, but yeah.
You have on the Merc, you have 3 engine maps. One is map 1 is the normal map. Map 2 is for wet conditions or slippery conditions, and map 3 is the safety car map. So you have genuinely
yes.
less fuel consumption, but also less power. And if you have them, you just
Yep.
get smoked everywhere.
Yep. I perfectly understood that, but that was completely for your benefit, chat. I hope you now fully understand what that joke is. Anyway, Chris Henneke put a little bit of pressure on Anatoly Latucci, pointing up the second pine, and he's under pressure from Gabriele Tancredi
Yeah.
in that Merc.
It seems like the gaps in the front have stabilized. Leroux is managing with 1.4 seconds ahead. Bekandur has a gap of 2.8 seconds to Farmer. Farmer with the fastest lap right now, though.
True.
So maybe he's gaining now. And Ivanov is still in front of Heineke.
Samuel mentioning, I find it funny how the Merc's engine maps are the exact opposite in iRacing compared to ACC. Yeah, true. It's funny how that can happen sometimes. You would think that, you know, if you're going to copy the model, you would copy how the maps are done, but yeah. Who knows where they've got the model. And, it may very well be a different type of GT3. You all know that LMU GT3s are not the same as these World Challenge GT3s. Slightly different specs, even though they are the GT3 class.
Yeah, we saw it perfectly in the... it's crazy how they evolve. Like, for example, last week's 24 hours Nordschleife, we had also 2 BMW Z4 GT3s racing. I know they didn't have the best roster, but they were just not on pace with the newer GT3 class cars.
Yeah, in your class, you're just going to have that little bit extra more development and have that extra bit of benefit.
I wish to see a M6 GT3 again, but
oh yes,
I love that ship. To be fair, it looked so good.
It is a very nice car indeed. LMU best game, yes. But don't tell any of the ACC guys.
That's rage bait. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, rage bait.
Because I know who that person is. I'm not telling you,
Oh,
but I know who that is.
But now we want to know.
yeah, exactly. You can't say
Yeah,
that
maybe-
and not tell us. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe I tell you someday, but not today.
Okay. Uh, what I will tell you is Geoffrey LaRue is looking like he's improving his lap a little. 0.2 of a second quicker. He might actually be able to set fastest lap again this. Oh, he's lost his delta. So Geoffrey looking comfortable out there, and Hamza isn't gaining, but Jason is gaining on Hamza. So this battle for the podium very well start to come alight. You're a quarter of the way through this race, 3/4 left to go, and all of the drivers, apart from Joel Corneling, still one pit stop to make as well. And actually, it looks like we've had a DNF because one driver has disappeared. And that
Corneling.
means that no, Corneling's still there. What? No, wait,
No.
what? Yeah,
What? No,
yeah,
never
Corneling's
mind.
out on track.
Okay. I just wanna
Markkinen's gone. Yep. So
I just wanna clarify that ACC might have not a wet line, but at least when you drive on the curbs, you have really slippery experience, not like in other sims.
yeah,
but
it's interesting, isn't it? How ACC simulates wet curbs but not a wet line, whereas LMU simulates a wet line but not wet curbs.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Totally makes no sense because
Nope.
without that wet curves, you don't
Yep.
have a wet line.
Yeah.
Technically.
true. Yep. Exactly. So yeah, it's funny how different sims approach wet weather, and they all have their own little quirks. I think, if I'm not mistaken, iRacing currently has the best wet simulation.
We have our
Heineke is
second
in the
pit
pits.
stop here with Heineke.
You're right. Good catch. It's a very early pit stop, isn't it?
Yeah, but maybe, well, he started from behind because he had a quali ban, so maybe he put less weight into the car and tried to get an advantage through that. Quite worked well for him because he was in the top 10 already.
The problem
Yeah,
I
we'll see how
with that,
the
though,
race continues.
Yeah, if the weather dries up at any point, then he's locked into a two-stop. So
No, it's
that's the only problem I see with that.
I
But,
think not. The rain is getting less than 50 minutes, so it's already only damp, so maybe he had too much pressure in the tires, we don't know. Usually you aim for 30 psi or 29, I think. I don't remember.
Ooh, Philip.
And if you're getting over
Oh,
that,
jeez, cut across you there, Flo. Philip with another mistake there, and
Oh.
locked up under brakes and hit the
Yeah.
wall. Oh, maybe another little bit of
Paceto though
damage.
tries to overtake now.
Here we go.
And
I
he
think
makes
he
a
took
move
the
then.
inside.
Move! What a move! So Alex up to P7, then Philip Faverka down to P8, and that Mercedes at the very least is doing okay. He's not in map 3. Is 6 seconds off of Ruin though, so that's a little bit of a gap to try and gain.
Jason Farmer though is gaining and gaining on Big Ben Kadur. He's already
Yeah, he
on
is.
his back.
So Hamza might very well come under a little bit of pressure here. Joffrey looking like he is in control.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting how there are some gaps, like LaRue has a 2.6 gap, and then it's Hamza and Farmer close behind. There was a huge gap somewhere around Ivanov. And then there's a huge gap between Itucci and Faverka. So
Yeah.
I think all these Ferraris look pretty good.
Yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
and
I'm a bit impressed by Paceto with the Merc because usually the car drives just not good in the rain.
he's using it well,
P7 is really good for that.
very much so.
He might go
I mean,
down
he's
to
still
V8 soon.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he's still 1 second slower than the leader, but it's a good effort.
Definitely, yeah.
Maybe he uses map 3 for the exits. So
Maybe.
that's more good. I used to try that, it didn't work.
Good to know.
Yeah, let's see if Wawerka can try overtake him. I think the cars are even on the straights.
Yeah, McLaren's going to be reasonably equal to Mercedes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, he makes a mistake. That was
not
a bit
optimal. Yep.
opportunistic.
Yep.
Let's watch that again.
I think that's what you call a dive bomb. Oh my days!
No way.
Yeah.
But
Thankfully,
good reaction from him. He saw, oh no, this is not
Yes.
working, and he tried to avoid him as much.
Yep. And good reaction from from Passetto as well. He saw him coming and stayed out of the way. It's very easy to kind of assume that the driver behind is going to make the corner okay, and then, yeah, I've been hitting the side. But no, good reactions, and Alex Passetto survives to fight again.
Okay. Tancredi, though, gaining on Litucci. Yeah, Litucci. He missed the apex, but... Oh, he really lets that Merc screaming, holy shit.
Oh, Jason Farmer is within the second of Hansa.
Yeah, let's check him out.
So we have a battle for a second that's going on as well.
Yeah, I'm on his onboard right now.
This is going to get electric, I am sure. Rizboy put a little bit of pressure on Jonathan Crossland at the minute.
It's interesting how they how Benkador and Farmer have different approaches into the hairpin. Farmer drives a bit a slightly wider line into the corner, while Benkador is driving a tighter line to close the gap. You see which is better, and he's close to him now. Interesting. He really had a really good braking zone there, to be fair.
Here we go. Now, 36 minutes to go. Do you undercut?
Yeah. I would try to overtake him on track, and then if it don't work, I would try to undercut, yes, or overcut.
Well,
it's always a gamble, you know.
Yeah.
If the rain gets less, I probably would try to undercut, because then you already you get the transition right. And if it stays like that, you could probably try to overcut.
Interesting. Well, no one trying anything just yet. So for now, it is both of them holding position as is. Oh, look how close he gets under the braking, though. That Ferrari.
Yeah, it seems like
Jason just looking so much more comfortable in the braking zone.
Yeah. I think I have some technical difficulties.
That's not optimal.
It looks like it. Am
Hopefully...
I downloading something?
Oh. Don't download in the middle of a race. Computer, please. Anyway, yeah, Rizboy still right up under Jonathan Crossland's wing. And putting pressure on. That Ford Mustang looking strong out there today. If I'm not mistaken, ooh, that's not strong though. That's a little bit of a cut.
Jason, the Farmer is really close behind.
Here we
Hansa
go.
again.
Good spot.
I think they're pretty equal in the first two sectors, and then in the last sector, I think Farmer is quicker.
I tend to agree. I think in qualifying that was the case as well. Hamza just couldn't quite put the final sector together. So, yeah, for some reason he's struggling there, and that's where Jason catches up a lot. So, if Jason wants to overtake, I think it's got to be somewhere in Sector 3. That's where he's going to get the advantage. Brandon Fuller, the first to make what I think is probably a scheduled pit stop. Well, no, Chris probably was a scheduled pit stop as well. 33 minutes to go. More drivers holding on longer than usual.
I guess they're hoping that it gets dry.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, you don't want to be the guy that boxes, put wets on, and then all of a sudden, hey, it's dry.
Yeah.
So, yep. You want to make sure you've got as much weather information as you possibly can before you do make that pit stop. That's why I think the overcut probably, in my opinion, is going to be the best here today. Because you have the most amount of information. But if you are Jason Farmer right now, where you know you're quicker than Hamza, but you just can't use the pace because he's doing everything he needs to defend. What do you do?
I think in Farmer's place, I would just try and overtake Hamza somewhere on track. He should be able to do so.
Yeah, and like you say, he is faster in that third sector.
Yeah.
That's where he's got to apply the pressure. You know, he's got to see where is Hamza weak and really make sure he's right on his gearbox. Well, not in a GT3 car, Mav. That's Formula 1 talk. Right up under his rear wing. On that corner he's weak on, and just really make sure, hey, I'm here. You know, maybe give him a flash as well. Try and put him off some way, and I think
he's gonna try it.
He wanted to. And yeah, that's what he's got to do. He's really just kind of got to rattle Hamza's cage as best as he can. I mean, he's got so much time behind him. Oh, here we go!
Oh, he's go!
That's the decision made. So Hamza boxing.
Hamza went into the pits.
So now the question is, how much fuel does Jason have? Can he overcut a lot? One lap? Does he want to? I mean, he's got loads of gap behind, so he doesn't need to worry about the risk of overcut from behind. I think Kim Rai was 10 seconds behind. So they don't need to worry too much about that. And whoa, this has just spiced up Aurora. What do you think? Who's going to come out in front?
I think it's going to be Farmer. I think he has to drive a massive few laps now. Maybe one, maybe two, and then pit as well. And then hopefully have a better pit stop than Hamza.
Exactly. I think he's just got to smash in those quali laps right now. He's just got to go purple, purple, purple. Rizboy also taking the early pit. Yeah, I was just about to say. And he's going to try and get in and see what he can do. The thing is, I think Flo did mention at one point there that the rain was getting lighter. It doesn't look like it is.
No, it doesn't look like.
No. So, we might have a full wet race.
I think Hamza timed his pit stop pretty well because he has a 3.4 gap to Crossland, so he will have.
He slotted in a nice little gap. That's always the problem.
For him.
Yeah. That's always the problem with boxing early. You could end up in the middle of the grid, right behind people that are going to be slower than you, and they have the right to fight you because they are fighting for position. Just because you have boxed early doesn't mean that they have to let you through, so you can end up losing a lot of time that way. But no, Hamza's timed that well, so he's got a bit of clean running.
But Farmer and
No!
Joffrey are both in.
So they've responded immediately. So that's interesting. I would have expected them to run a little bit longer, unless they have put in half a tank of fuel, and that's why they have to pit now. Yeah, they're coming in early, and Ruin Heineke has decided to box as well. Alex Paceto in. So for the moment, Kim Rai, Jan Ivanov, and Veverka take
Sorry.
effective lead. Hello, welcome back. Oh, De Jager deciding very late to pit and almost hitting Gabriele, or did hit Gabriele Tancredi. Thankfully, nothing major came of it. Yeah, a little bit of contact in the pits.
Seems like I have some connection issues, so I can't give you a second on board, unfortunately.
No problem. Everyone's just going to have to deal with my awesome screen then. Ooh, Diego Sardi driving with a little bit of damage at the moment. Wonder what happened to result in that. Is he going to fix it in this pit stop as well?
Farmer is behind Hamza.
You're right. See, Farmer with a 37-second pit stop. Hamza only stopped for 27 seconds, so Farmer 10 seconds stationary longer than Hamza. I wonder what happened. Was he fixing damage? I don't think he made any contact. So yeah, unfortunately, Farmer losing out an awful lot of time to Hamza, and he's an awful lot further back. Geoffrey LaRue doing very well though, even quicker pit stop than Hamza. So Geoffrey LaRue in the still in the de facto lead of this race, and Hamza fighting Crossland right now. Again, this is for actual position, but Hamza has made his stop, although my screen is showing me that they haven't, but they have. So that is graphical glitch. Don't worry, Hamza fans and Geoffrey LaRue fans, they have made their pit stop. That is just a graphical glitch saying they haven't. Crossland making this very difficult for Hamza, isn't he?
He is. How's Lawrence Addy pit?
Good question.
Looking
like he hasn't. So
Alright.
That is correct, that he has not yet pitted. So P8 at the moment, but still to make that pit stop. So we were looking for a little bit of a shake-up in the grid there, but we didn't get it. In fact, gaps basically got a little bit bigger. So hopefully we can see Jason Farmer's pace come out. Can he catch that all back up again? Oh, that's going to be a big ask.
That's a big ask.
It's
11 seconds.
Yeah, that's an awful long time. We lost another driver there. I think that was the Ferrari 488, deciding that he's had enough struggles and doesn't want to continue.
It seems like it's trying. I'm back, by the way.
Hello, and I was actually just about to say that. It looks like there's no more rain. Yeah, so... Oh.
Man, the guys in front have a big advantage.
Oh, yeah. Kimrai, Jan, Philip Ververka. Kimrai is in. Jan Ivanov, Ververka, Anatoli Detucci, Crossland and Lorenzetti. they all haven't served their
Yeah.
pit stop yet. And if it dries up in time, they could very well serve their pit stop and put dry zone. 23 minutes. Is it going to dry quick enough? That's the question.
I think if we see Jan going long as he usually does, he will have a huge advantage.
Yeah,
I
very
mean,
much so. Totally
we have-
agree with that.
We have 26-degree track and ambient temperature, so it's quite warm. And
It could.
we have 90 cars on the track, so it's probably drying quite fast up. We have
Yeah.
also only, maybe not, because the wind is not that strong right now. It's just 1 kph.
True. So the wind's not going to help much, but it's certainly warm enough. And as you say, there's still 19 cars out there, all lapping, lifting that
Yeah.
water.
By the way, if you want, you can put in my split screen as well.
Ah,
Again.
superb.
It's working again.
Wunderbar.
Sorry, I had some technical difficulties with my router.
That is certainly not optimal, but it wouldn't be a Phoenix stream without some technical issues.
Yeah. It just decided to disconnect the IP4 connection.
Wonderful. Jason Farmer getting past Lorenzetti then. I think Lorenzetti actually lagged out a little bit there, it looked like. But, and Farmer got through nice and easy.
Well, at this point, I think Lorenzetti's just... He's probably gonna try to go long and then have a pit stop.
Yeah, I
near the
think
end.
that's the best way, you know, if you're in P8 and, you know, you've lost a lot of positions early in the race, but you have a great chance now while the track is drying. It's worth the risk, isn't it? I mean, worst case, it doesn't dry fast enough, so you just make your pit stop anyway, and you're back to your other position, so...
I know it sounds stupid, but some drivers might be already on dry tires. It's possible to drive in damp conditions with dry tires and have the same lap times, if it's dry enough.
And
Alright.
I would say
Jan is in.
that's probably what Jason Farmer's done, because he's doing 2:16s right now. Yeah, Jan in. He's doing 2:16s, which is barely quicker than Anatoly Latucci, who hasn't boxed yet, and nowhere near his original pace, but this lap, 1.4 seconds quicker. So, yeah, maybe that's where Jason lost all that time. Maybe he was slipping and sliding in the pit lane. But he's got dry tires on. If only there was a way the graphics would show us which tires they were on. Stupid thing. Oh, Hamza's in! Hamza's back in!
I think he was down on the wet tires still and
Yeah, he
decided
must-
to go on slicks.
He must have!
And Ivanov is going out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check if he's on dry. Maybe it works this time. That looks for me like a dry tire, yes.
Interesting. So, yeah, Hamza must have went back on the wets, and Jason must have put the dries on, because he is now absolutely
he's driving
flying.
faster and faster, yeah.
Geoffrey LaRue, I think, probably has put the dries on as well.
Yeah.
Although, 17-second gap to Geoffrey LaRue. Wow. Just lost a lot of time.
Yeah, well,
she is.
Farmer had that really slow pit stop, so I guess
True. Yeah.
Lulu didn't have, so
No,
that's
it
why
just
Farmer's
depends.
so far behind.
Now it just depends between them because they're on par with the pace who's adapting as fast. But I think
Yeah,
16 seconds in 19 minutes is quite a gap.
it is. Very much so.
Yeah. I don't think
Passeto
we need
though,
to gain at least a second a lap and then still pass Lulu somewhere.
But
this could
how much does
also
team
makes-
orders come into it? Because remember, those guys are teammates, and Geoffrey LaRue is championship leader right now. Are they going to do team orders and maintain position? Oh, there's only one way to find out. Hopefully he does
Well-
catch him, because I would love to see what does
We'll
happen.
get a multi-12.
Yeah, exactly. We could end up with something like that.
while Passeto is
Settle down the
attacking,
inside of Chris Heineke.
Yeah, what a move.
Oh,
Nice.
What a move. But bad exit, and now he comes the slingshot effect with from
Yeah.
Heineke.
I would say Chris boxed very early. I think he's probably still on wets.
Yeah, you see that
I'd say,
the wet tire is
yeah.
way slower on the straights.
Yeah.
Pasito is just
He's just
flying
driving
away.
away from him now. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think probably Chris boxing so early, he's probably going to drop a little bit now.
Yeah, he needs to pits, but it's a bit unfortunate for him because he tried to make the right call, and at the end it was a bit unfortunate. While Pasito almost loses the car because he touches the curb.
Yeah, stay away from those curves.
Yeah.
They're still wet, guys, and you definitely don't want to touch it with a slick tire.
Yeah.
So
Litucci is still around 9 seconds behind in 9th.
Yeah.
So
it's still quite a gap.
Also,
so,
Hamza
Yeah,
now on dry
Hamza.
tires,
yeah,
gaining on Tancredi.
12 as a result of boxing a second time. He's the only driver actually that has boxed a second time. So either everyone else is trying to stick it out on wet tires, or they took the risk and went for dries in their pit stop.
Well, if I would be Heineken now, I probably would stop again because there's no way you survive 17 minutes on a
yeah.
drying check.
Look how much he
The
was
dry tire is
understeering.
already so much faster.
Yeah. And for 17 minutes, these tires are just going to melt, aren't they? You know,
Yeah.
wet tires would just absolutely blow themselves up.
I mean, at the end there will be slicks, but there will be like
Yeah.
hot slicks. While
slicks, yeah.
Tancredi has a slight oversteer. Damn it! Look, these onboard look so good.
They are absolute fire.
Yeah. Now Hamza goes for the move. No, he doesn't.
Ooh, he wants to
He
though.
faked it though. Maybe no, nah.
Quite.
Switch back.
Oh,
what
there we
great,
go.
Yeah, he does.
great discipline. Great discipline.
Yeah, he knew exactly what was going to happen there.
Yeah.
So, yep. Oh, here we go, Antonia. No team orders usually for Griffins. Teams support each other, but it's each man for himself in competition. So, confirmation
Right.
that if Jason Farmer can catch Joffrey LaRue, it's every man for himself. So, we are going to get to
He
see some great racing. Not that team orders prevent great racing. You know, team play is part of racing. But we love to see every driver out for themselves, don't we?
There are some
Definitely.
rumors that there was a team order that two Mercs in Le Mans last season
Ooh,
tried to
interesting.
bump the straight. Bump the
Interesting.
full straight.
Yeah, I heard rumors about that that particular team order, the one that caused 1,000 contacts.
I don't know what you mean. They were netcode.
But yeah, that code, yeah. In general, guys, what's your thoughts on team orders? Do you think it improves racing, takes away from racing, or has no real effect, and that's just the nature of a team sport?
Well, it depends. I mean, for example, when actually that's a good example when me and Evo are racing, and I know Evo is way more needs more points because he's fighting for like the podium in the championship. Of course, I let him pass when he's faster, but when we are on par and we see like it wouldn't make a difference, then we fight still again for each other. It's always depends. Like, I don't like them particularly when like the team is already dominating the championship or one of them, and they like, oh, I need the points, you know. But if it's close, I can relate, and I think it's okay. But we're not. It's always depends on the situation. If you
Yeah.
understand me.
Yeah. Aurora, any kind of different thoughts? Anything you'd like to
Yeah.
add there?
Well, for me, it takes away the racing. Like, you want to see guys racing out there, and then when the team is like, no, don't do it, then
Yeah, true.
it's
You
a
know,
bit, like
that's
the McLaren last season was just awful.
Yeah,
Like
and
McLaren in
that's
F1
what I
was-
meant with if
Yeah.
they already winning the championship
Yeah,
for like
just let them race.
true.
yeah.
You know, whereas a good example of, I think, what team orders is fair is Sergio Perez in 2021. You know, that championship was so close between Hamilton and Max, and Perez was not going to win it, so I think that is fair, team orders. So I think it's a situational thing, for sure, I agree. I think it should be rare, but used in some situations,
For example, round 1 Le Mans Ultimate Imola, Ivo and me had also a good race because we fighted against Kenzo. And Ivo fighted as long as he could against Kenzo, so I can overtake him as well. That was also great teamwork.
Exactly. You know, so definitely, I think it depends. Chris Henneke, though, he's had enough of those, what I assume is wet tires, and he is boxing for dries. What's left over of those wet tires? I agree. I think you're right. They're probably slicks by now. So he is boxing. It was. I think it was a brave call, wasn't it? You know, I can see what he was trying to do, but in this particular instance, he's just got unlucky that it did dry up.
I wonder what tires Leroux is on, because Farmer has closed that gap to 3.3.
Oh, he might made a mistake. His last lap was 2:17.
So, very good point.
Check.
Either
Farmer got that all down, like, in 13 minutes. What am I saying? In 3 minutes, he got it down to 1.8.
Yeah, so he is catching rapidly, and he's got 12 minutes to go. So if he holds that kind of pace difference, I mean, that might just be a foregone conclusion. But that's the question. Was it a mistake from Joffrey, or is he still on wets?
I can't say, because it may not sync, but it looks like he is on dries, but maybe he did not put enough fuel in.
Well,
we don't know.
We're going to get this decided probably down into turn 1, because Jason down the inside, but he's on the wet line. Joffrey Leroux, though, goes very wide, and Jason is through for the lead of this race. And he's looking comfortable. Joffrey Leroux just looks like the car will not do what he wants it to do. And is dropping quick. I think he's on wets.
Yeah.
Might be,
He just, It's not possible for us to tell for certain, but the way that car's turning, it doesn't look like it's on slicks.
While Paceto is chasing Vaverka.
Yep, and right up under his wing.
And Hamza's already back in P8.
He's recovered quite well.
Yeah.
In fact,
Let's see how this goes out here.
Got fastest lap of the race.
A bit slippery for Alex in the first sector. The Merc lays a bit less there, I think. But now he has the better exit.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Sam down the inside.
And he does it again.
What a move.
Nice move. But now the switchback comes. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah. Very well defended against. So,
better exit.
Yeah. Paceto P6, Vaverka P7.
Vaverka might be on wet tires as well.
Possible, yeah. You know, is that why? Well, his last lap was a 12.5. So
true.
he's matching pace with Paceto.
Yeah,
Just,
and Benkador is 2 seconds faster than him.
Wow.
That's why Max is driving Merc in real life.
Yeah.
The
Until
route
the
just
right
broke
shift
down.
probes.
Oh, he has.
Kimi right back on P2. Yeah.
So, 5 seconds slower that lap, and Kim Rai up to P2. Oh, with 9 minutes to go. Oh.
There has to be something wrong with Leroux's car or something.
Yeah, something. Yes. It's got to be damage, or he's on wets, or the pressures are wrong. I think it's got to be wets. You know, if your pressures are wrong, it's not going to drop that much, in my opinion. You know, you're going to be maybe a second, maybe a second and a half off your pace, of course, but I mean, Geoffrey Leroux there, he's losing a second per sector. So yeah, I think he's probably, you know, tried to make the right call, you know, stay on wets, and it's just unfortunate it's dried up so quick. Yeah,
Maybe
Ivanov.
Karneling though can make some damage reduction. He's also I think he's still on wets because he also drives 220s. Fuller as well on P18. Boy is on dries. Maybe he can make some damage reduction because he's also far behind the others. But yeah, I think it really is a close battle between the top 10s now. As Ivanov is right behind Leroux right now and makes the move down on the straight. Yeah, Leroux has to be on the wets because he's slower than a Ferrari on the straight.
Yeah, that's just pretty unrealistic for that car, isn't it? Unless it's
Yeah, most of the time it's
tire difference.
like rocket ship.
Yep, exactly.
If I'm also not mistaken, Boy made 2 pit stops.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's
Might
why he's
be,
down in
yeah.
17.
Very true. So it's not only Hamza or Chris that made the mistake to stay on wets. Check Rizboy doing it as well, and Geoffrey potentially has. As we say, we can't confirm, but we're just guessing. Did stay on wets, but is trying to hold it out as best as he can. 6 seconds to his team. I think he could probably hold on to P5. I think Henneke will probably get past, but I think Passetto, he might be able to hold him off.
I think
7
Jan
was
did a really good job here. He was on the radar because he lost a bit of positions at the beginning, but I think he made the right decision at the right time, and that's
Yep.
why he's now in P3.
True. Yep.
I think we lost Boy. He was in pits again.
you're right,
Now
yeah.
Oh
he's
yeah, true.
Yeah, and he's gone. So
I cursed him.
unfortunately-
No.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, one more dropped off, and we are down to 18 cars running then.
Still great for Cota though.
That is, in all fairness, yes, definitely. You know, it is one of those tracks, and actually, Flo, maybe you can answer this question because we were discussing this earlier. It is one of those tracks that you know isn't liked as well as, for example, Spa. I mean, everyone loves Spa, right? You know, controversial opinion. You know, but it's certainly more like Spa than Cota. It's one of those that are a little bit disliked. Is there a particular reason, do you think, or?
Well, it's one of these tracks where the track can really feel really nice in high downforce cars, like as well Bahrain or Qatar, because you have these technical sections for Formula. These tracks are built for Formula One cars. By I think it was, I forgot his name.
If I remember right, this is Herman Tilke track.
Yeah, Herman Tilke.
Sure it is. Yep.
We see, like, he has a particular style of building tracks. This is one of the older ones where it still fits a bit more for other classes as well. So if you get really into the rhythm, the track can feel nice, but the second sector is just a bit sketchy in my opinion. The first one feels really nice, and it's really a challenge here to drive because you have so many difficulties while the lap you need to take care of. For example, turn 1 with that camber on the inner side, then you have that tight sector 2, and then you have that 90 like that long sector 3 with these long right-handers going into almost 90-degree left-handers, which are always difficult to drive because they are almost without any camber, so it's really slippery there. So it really depends on what car you're driving on the track and how you like the style of technical tracks. I usually like, personally, for example, tracks like Interlagos, where you have their technical sections as well, but it's more like a flowing state. The track as well, it's just a bit different, you know.
Yeah.
And it really depends. Also, track limits are kind of a thing here, so
Yeah, that
we
is
might
true.
see a drive through as well.
Tricky. Yeah. my goodness, Hamza just drove right round the outside of Carnelling there. Oh, well, he is a lapped car, isn't he?
Yeah. 207, man, he's 2 seconds faster than the
Wow.
leader.
He is
And-
absolutely pushing like mad.
He's chasing Vaverka now, which has still his wipers on. Maybe it's rain still for him, I don't know.
Or is that just sweat on his on
Yeah.
his front visor, on his
Like,
visor?
like that one meme.
Yeah, exactly.
You're having a very local rain shower. Like very local.
Very, very local. Exactly.
Spontanic thunderstorm.
Well, Hamza is about to rain on his parade. Oh, there we go. Because he is about to overtake him
he's
for
going for
P7.
the
There it
inside.
goes, down the
Yeah, he
inside.
can-
Immediately as soon as he caught him.
He brakes just
He's
so
on
much later,
rails.
so
Yeah, yeah. And,
looks like he's driving a faster class.
It does almost, yeah. Geoffrey Leroux down to P6 then. He did lose P6 to Alex Pacetto. He's just losing more and more per lap as the track drives. The ultimate question is, does he lose position to Hamza? I think he will, because
Yeah, I think so, too.
yeah, he's losing about 7
Yeah.
seconds per lap, and we've got probably 2 laps
Maybe
to go.
let's do one lap in onboard with him to see how he challenged the... Maybe he drives another fastest lap right now because he has clear traffic. We'll see. Interesting, he took a tighter line there because maybe the dry line is still a bit wet. The racing line. Avoiding the curb there. Yeah, he just goes straight over them right now.
Yeah,
Track is fully dry.
It is.
Oh, he slided a bit there. You can hear quite well how he worked with the gearing to get rotation over engine RPM in the first sector. Looks really good from him.
It does, doesn't it? It just looks like he's flat out on a qualifying lap car. Is exactly how he wants it to be. Yeah, he's looking very comfortable, isn't he?
Yeah, it looks like... I mean, he tries to damage reduce because he made the wrong decision, and the only thing
Yeah.
he can now do is push, push, push.
True.
With 1 minute left, so he's probably even on quali fuel. The tire is maybe a bit worn, but maybe he's still 3 seconds faster than Pacetto, for example. Or 2 seconds. While the leader's on the final lap.
Here we go. We're about to wrap this up for round 6. Jason starting that final lap. Geoffrey just desperately trying to hold on to as many positions as he can.
Yeah.
Right now, I think it might be P9, P10. He might drop 2. Having led
Might be
for
well.
half the race, and being on those wet tires now, it's a full-on struggle.
And is it a new? It's even a new fastest lap. 207.7.
Wow. So Hamza, yep, absolutely is absolutely flying. Many times
He
when
might
you say
get
absolutely,
Pacetto
what's
if
it?
he could. If he might get him. 2.5. Huh? If Pacetto makes a mistake and he's keeping the pace,
Yeah,
he might get him. But
He
there's
might.
traffic now. Fuller is in the way.
yeah, it might
Fuller
depend.
moves to the side. Great racecraft from him.
Oh, brilliant. Very well managed. Yeah,
While
Alex
Farmer
Pacetto.
is. There's still time. Okay, we can watch. We continue watching. Just for a few corners. Maybe you go on Farmer and switch the screen so we see the.
Yep, I think that is probably the best option. Farmers round in the last couple of corners. Yeah, Hamza's getting very close now, isn't he?
Yeah.
And here we go then. Jason coming across the line and wins in Cota.
Congrats.
So Jason,
Yeah, well done by him.
Oh, I think if it's got a wheel, it's gonna be a late move in last corner.
interesting.
Faceto's sweating right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Mr. Kimi Rai with the P2. Jan Ivanov is going to come home P3. Great result for both of those guys. Ruben Henneke is going to come home P4. Alex Pacetto, he's the next up.
Nah, he's too far behind.
Yeah. It would have to be an almighty send.
Oh, he made a mistake. Maybe?
Oh, no, he's going to hold on.
One more lap,
Alex
and
does
he
hold
would
on.
have got him.
4 P5, and look at that, he's got a little bit of a wiggle on, and for good reason as well, because he did hold on to a great result there. Hamza is unfortunate, down to P6 because he put those wets on in that pit stop, had to make a second pit stop. Philip Viverka in P7, Anatoly Latucci coming home P8, Gabriele Tancredi P9, and De Jager then is going to come
P10.
home and round out the top 10.
He grew out of top 10 even. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah,
he had a really good race.
it did. So, boxing 4 dries, if you did make the mistake, was the correct decision, because it would then put you onto the correct tire. You just lost too much holding out on those wets, but yeah, there's no way to know, and it's just unfortunate that in this particular situation it tried up too quick. It can also happen the other way, and I'm speaking from experience, that the track doesn't dry quick enough, and that actually the best play is to stay on the wet tires. Why are we getting a buzz in the headset? All right, bear with me a moment. Don't know why that's buzzing. Flo, if you could organize the peaks. Oh, I've just completely ruined. Oh, there we go. I think we've got our audio back now. There we go. So in chat, Antonia Gamble saying, yes, well done, Farmer. Yep, very good result for Farmer there. Nice Ruin. Ruin also doing good. So both of those guys having a good race out there today. Jan Ivanov with a standout performance there as well too, in my opinion. I'm sure he's going to be pretty happy with that.
And we have the winner in the waiting room.
Superb. All right. Bring him in when we're ready. And there we go. There he is. Jason Farmer. That was looking like, in practice, you were looking like you were very, very strong indeed. Lost a little bit at the start. And, really, really struggling to get past Hamza. But Hamza with the mistake of boxing onto wets, and unfortunately Joffrey as well. But you made the right call. You went onto the dry tires, it seems, and we're absolutely flying at the end. How does that feel?
Yeah, what's up? How's it, guys? Yeah, awesome. I'm kind of bummed about the quali. I don't know what happened. I went from the normal, the actual practice sessions during the week. I was doing really well, and then quali came and I was just like half a second off. I just couldn't find it. So, but well done to Jeff for P1 there. That was good in the quali. And then I started the race. I just kind of got swamped a little bit. So I dropped down to, I think it was P4. And then I just had to just keep the pressure on and just stay kind of within distance of the front guys, because I knew as soon as I clear Kimura, I would catch up. And then myself, Hamza, and Jeff could have a decent battle up front. But unfortunately for them, when the rain when the rain was stopping, Jeff decided to not take tires. I think he just put fuel and just went. So most of the guys in the team just took the risk. We put drives on, just coast around a little bit for the first few laps. And as soon as it started getting dry, the times picked up instantly, and then we were able to push. It was a good race. I'm glad that I managed to bring a comeback there. So that was awesome. Very unfortunate for Jeff though. He definitely would have had this race. So yeah, and a decent result for some of the team as well. And everybody was nice on track. Like blue flags were good. Everybody was kind of trying to keep distance and stuff. I got damage on the beginning and I didn't realize. And then when I pit, I was like, oh wait, why am I still sitting in the pits? Jeff's driven off.
Yeah, that's a good
Uh,
point. Your pit stop
yeah.
was 10 seconds longer than, for example,
Mm.
Hamza and Jeff. Is that what it was? It was a little bit of damage you didn't
Yeah,
realize?
I got rear-ended by Kimirai into one of the corners.
Right, yeah.
And yeah, that was just straight. I think it was like 8 or 9 seconds, something like that. And then yeah, I just didn't realize. So when I pit, changed tires, everything like that was fine, and I didn't look at my timer. And then yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. So still got the win, which is good.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's gotta feel great. And
Yeah.
then it may very well translate into a championship lead as well, because Hamza and Jeff both struggled there today, not quite maximizing their points, and you're taking another maximum points there today. So yeah, what's your thoughts about the championship? Is it feeling like it's starting to come together? It's certainly not over yet, but it's looking more likely.
Yeah, like I really want to say it's in the bag, but
Yeah,
it's
we
definitely
all
not
do.
there yet. Yeah, it's gonna be tight still. I mean, like one bad race, you can see what happens. So
Of course.
the point swing will be quick. I mean, will be quite big. So
Yep.
yeah, we just got to keep it consistent, stay on top, stay within the top three. I think it'll be a very, very close fight to the end. So yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I'm very, very
Excellent.
keen. So yeah, happy.
Well, I look forward to watching every single minute. Unfortunately, we're on a break next week, so we're going to have to wait 2 weeks to see you in
Oh,
action again, but I certainly look forward to seeing you back out there. Aurora, Flo, anything you'd like to add?
No, everything's said.
Yeah, same here. Like,
No
we said
problem.
everything.
Clearly, I'm just too good at the questions, So, no, thank you very much, Jason. And as we say, we look forward to seeing you back in 2 weeks. Will you do much training during the break, or do you just take a little bit of a relaxation time, or focus on other events? How do you kind of go about the break time?
So at the moment we're running, well, I think it's 4 different championships.
Yeah.
So that's Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and I've skipped now the Sunday one. I've dropped.
Busy schedule.
A little bit of time. So I mean, we pretty much have like 2 days to practice for any given track, let's say. But yeah, I am focusing a little bit more now on Phoenix than the other one. So
all right.
Yeah, I will be here and I will be fast. So yeah.
Great. Absolutely love to hear it. Well, look forward to seeing you back out there, as I say. Congratulations again, and we'll see you next time. All right.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, and I think that looks like then we could wrap up. Doesn't look like there are many more. So yeah, Jan, I can see there in chat saying finally. Yep, great result, Jan. Paceto, another one, very, very happy with his result as well. Congratulations. A great result for Alex. So brilliant result. Ruan Henneke, very happy with his as well. So a lot of great stories told there today. But struggles for our 2 championship leaders, and that is going to put pressure on those guys, and change who is at the top of the table. So going into the, I nearly said third half of the season. That doesn't really work. The third of the season, with everything kind of flipping around, does Jason become the favorite now, do you think? Or, what's your thoughts?
For me, yes. I mean, he won 2 races in a row now, so that's looking pretty strong. I won't count out the roof yet, because he looked very strong as well. Hamza is still in the mix, so. Yeah. For me, Farmer is favorite now.
Yep, I would tend to agree with that. Flo, do you have any counter opinions?
No, it looks like they are the spike of the peak right now. We
Yeah.
will see. Maybe so Wafana decides to wash up the field again. We don't know. I mean,
yeah, and
with 4 races left, with 3 races left, sorry, I don't think he would be able to clash the
No,
championship.
true.
But maybe
Yep.
if he decides to race,
Yep.
he
And,
could maybe
you know, Stanislav could very well come back.
spit in the tea.
Yeah, true. You know, Stanislav could very well come back. He's missed 3 races in total, so he's only done 3 races and is still P7 in the championship. You know, so he could come in and, as you say, spit in the tea as well. You know, and mix things up a little. You know, but yeah, let's see. I'm certainly looking forward to it. And I hope you are all as well. Thank you very much for joining us today for that. I hope you all enjoyed that event. Very, very fun indeed. Those changeable conditions always do throw that little bit of a spanner in the works. Don't forget to join us tonight for Sebring. We're staying in America for the Sebring event in LMU. 90 minutes of Sebring, which is going to be a particular challenge for the drivers, and it is starting in night conditions as well. So I hope to see you there. If we don't, we'll see you next week. We won't see you next week, sorry. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time for when racing resumes. But don't forget as well, there are some fun events. Get involved, and we will hopefully see you out there. I've been Maverick. That's been Flo and Aura. Oh my god, Flo and Aurora. There we go. Say bye.
Oh, bye.
There we go.
Have a great time.
Yes, have a great time. Exactly. And thank you very much for joining me today, guys. That has been